to your money, your taxes. President Trump on the verge of victory tonight. Congress set to take the first votes tomorrow. So who wins, who loses? The tax cuts on corporate America are set to be permanent. The cuts for individuals and those that benefit the middle class have expiration dates. And a new analysis just out tonight finding that next year, 65% of the tax benefit in the first year will go to the top 20%. And after the first decade, the top 20% will get nearly all of the benefit, while the bottom 40% will actually get a tax increase, according to that new study. ABC's Mary Bruce back on the Hill tonight.
With a victory on tax reform in sight, President Trump tonight is promising Americans big results.
It will be the biggest tax cut and tax reform in the history of our country. Thank you.
But on Capitol Hill, protesters are urging Congress not to pass this bill.
This is what democracy looks like.
So who really wins and who loses? The president has insisted he will not benefit.
And it's not good for me, believe me.
But the wealthy do get a big tax cut from more than 39% down to 37%. And certain business owners, including those of commercial real estate like the Trump family, get a 20% deduction. The bill is a big win for big business. Corporations see their tax rate slashed permanently from 35% down to just 21%. But Republicans insist this bill is aimed at the middle class. On the campaign trail, candidate Trump promised relief.
Our campaign is about giving voice to the voiceless. It's about representing the forgotten men and women of this country, and they have been forgotten.
But in the new tax bill, the individual tax cuts expire after 8 years. And tonight, that new analysis finds in a decade, 70% of middle-income Americans would face a tax increase, while 76% of the wealthiest would receive a tax cut.
Are you just giving yourself a big tax cut here?
No. We'll be judged not by how y'all report the tax cuts, how people feel it.
If you live in a state with high property and income taxes, you could also lose out. The bill caps state and local property and income tax deductions at $10,000. The bill repeals the Obamacare individual mandate that all Americans have insurance, which could leave 13 million more Americans uninsured and leave premiums skyrocketing.
And Mary Bruce with us live on the Hill tonight. And Mary, we know that Senator John McCain is returning home to Arizona to recuperate from treatment related to those side effects of his cancer therapy. We're told he's responding well. That's good news tonight. He won't be able to vote on this tax bill, but Republicans you're talking to, Mary, say they still have the votes?
David, they think they do. A short while ago, moderate Republican Susan Collins announced she is a yes, which means tonight in the Senate, there is not a single Republican no vote. The president hopes to sign this bill into law before the end of the week. David.
Mary Bruce live on the Hill. Thanks, Mary.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.